to the channel and welcome back to the Disco Shed. Shedheads, today we are going to look at Spotify. We've not done this for a few weeks, and today we're going to look at some quick fire methods to ramp up your Spotify in minutes. With every promoter, label and management company and booking agents looking at your Spotify and your Spotify growth and your fan base to see whether they want to work with you or give you more gigs, Spotify is getting more and more important all the time. Spotify should be a real focus now for DJs, so let's try and ramp those numbers up. Hey, I'm Graham, and if you're new to this channel, I'm on a major mission to help DJs and producers understand Spotify and music marketing. The way we can do that is by subscribing to the channel, click the little red button. You can always unsubscribe if you don't feel it afterwards, or you don't need us afterwards. From growing DJs and producers Spotify through my course, my one-to-one series, and also data transmission, we've helped hundreds over the years of DJs and producers grow to the next level and help them grow their Spotifys and get more streams on their music. In my recent video about getting more demos signed, where we actually went through a thread that was on Facebook where lots of DJs were talking about why their music wasn't getting signed, there was a really good point from Graham Sahar. Now, he's a label manager. Labels like Cadenza, Heavy House, Club Bad, Do Not Sleep, and many more. He said, get your Spotify stats up. It shows the paying public are listening to your music. A number one on Beatport doesn't mean as much as it does these days. DJs download tracks. Paying fans stream your music. DJs want guest lists and riders and backstage access. Streamers turn up to gigs and dance and party. And that's what promoters want, and that's what they're booking. So today I look at 6 ways to increase your Spotify streams. Okay, number 1, content. This is an easy one. It's amazing to watch DJs and producers where they have that new release, they post a picture, they maybe post a spinning artwork, they maybe make a reel, maybe. And that is it, and expect it to go in sales and stream loads and get people downloading it and growing their streams on Spotify. But it really won't. In my recent Twitch interview with Susan Hazendonk, now she's the VP of marketing for Spinning, she said that they only push the tracks from a week before the release, and everything happens after the day of release, once it can be streamed. All of their focus goes on that period after release. It's all about the content and trying to spark something movement and engagement with that track so that it streams more. So let's get thinking about content. How can you make 10 to 20 videos that will live on Instagram Reels and TikTok or YouTube that pushes your single and your new music, which then directs people back to Spotify to stream it in full? If you're worried about being too spammy, it's not. If you're making original content and it's not the same video being pushed 10 to 20 times, it's not being spammy. Think about how you can connect that video to that music. Maybe it's you DJing. Maybe it's someone else DJing playing it. Maybe it's a lyric video. Maybe it's a visualizer. Maybe it's a meme that's got the music behind it. Maybe it's you talking about the track with the music behind it. Maybe it's clips from a Twitch stream or a live stream. Maybe it's a DJ mix. Check out last week's video, it's more about DJ mixes. In our Artist Blueprint course, we are constantly coming up with content ideas for our DJs and producers to push their music to the next level. We do that on a weekly group call where the DJ comes in and says, right, I've got a release. I've got these ideas. What else can I do? And then we sit and brainstorm with them. It's great fun. And it really helps the music get more eyes on it and more ears on it. Number 2, we touched on this a little bit in number 1. There is a plethora of festivals and outside events and gigs this summer. Can you get your music to 10 to 20 to 30 DJs that could possibly play your track? Who is playing on loads of those summer lineups? Who has got those summer residencies in Ibiza? And we're not talking the biggest acts in the world. Look a little bit lower down the ladder. Who's playing regularly every week? Who's going to need more new music that might be the same sound as you? Make that list and then hit them up. Get them a track. You're going to have more luck with those people. Because I said, they're looking for new music. They'll feel that kind of exclusivity of you giving them certain new tracks and you're only giving it to a certain amount of people. You're giving it to them early. You're not expecting anything from them. Maybe they'll play it. Maybe they'll be into it. Maybe they're playing the same sound. Check out the video I did recently to get more out on this. I'll put the link below. Check it out. It explains this in more depth. Number 3, let's talk about Spotify itself. We've spoke before about the importance of having your own playlist and building your own playlist and growing that network. Get your own playlist and build that and build some promotion on it. Run ads to push it more. Get the newest of your tracks to the top of the playlist so it really feels the heat of that ad and it grows as more people are listening to it and streaming it. Also include your other tracks in there. So they listen to the first one, then they kind of listen to the playlist a bit more, then they're hearing your other tracks and your other tracks growing streams as well. It's really going to help you. One thing, a good thing about playlists is it brings them into your world. If they're listening to the music you've selected and they're liking it, then they'll go and check you out on other platforms. Maybe they'll listen to that new mix you've got. Maybe they'll listen to the new video you put up because they're liking the music you're about. Playlists do that in spades and it really helps DJs. And if you're curating that playlist right, and if you're curating it like a mix, you could get new fans of your DJing skills. Remember, it's just like the old mixtape. Number 4, think of different playlists you can get your music into. Everyone will search their genre. Techno, tech house, drum and bass, disco, whatever. But think of other places you're going to listen to music. It's upbeat music at the end of the day. Where could it fit? Does it fit in a sports playlist? Does it fit in a running playlist? Does it fit in a workout playlist? Gym playlist? after party playlists, search those in the Spotify search and see what comes up. And again, that hack, remember, search the type of playlist, add @gmail.com at the end. You'll find a load of playlists that have got email addresses in the bio and you can then email them. Or use a software like Playlist Supply. We've been using it loads. It really helps you narrow down on playlists and it gives you their email addresses or their Instagram handles. And you can put them all in one database and build your own database of playlists. It's really useful. As with any playlist, do your research. What tracks are in there? What's the music in there? What's the vibe of the playlist before you go hammer and tongs into pitching? Number 5, get that editorial pitch in nice and early. As soon as it's there, 4 weeks before you can pitch, get it in nice and early. Keep checking the upcoming tab, and as soon as it's there, get the pitch in. Use my video on how to pitch, I'll link below, and get the pitch in nice and early. Pitching helps in so many places. It helps the Spotify editorial team learn about you. It helps with the release radar, opens up more release radar for you. It builds a kind of story about you and your music with the editorial team. And if you land on one of those big Spotify playlists, it's going to help with the numbers massively. So keep doing it, keep making sure you're doing it, and be on top of it. But also, once you've then pitched it, push, as I said in points 3 and 4 and 2, push, because you never know. These editors might be looking at your tracks after the release date, and they can still be included after the release. So keep pushing the track, and keep pushing the stream. And remember, the release date is just the start. Number 6, the final point, is get your ad strategy right. Start testing and trying ads. They really do work for growing your Spotify. There'll be some naysayers on YouTube that probably say they don't. There'll be people that say they do, but they really do work for us, and they've really grown our Spotify streams for the tracks that we've been working with and the artists we've been working on. I worked on an album campaign with Mason, who is a DJ producer from Amsterdam, on his album release with Toolroom, and we grew his stats massively to over 1 million streams. It was great fun, and it was a great campaign for his album. Monitor your campaigns and keep constantly tweaking them and trying to get the best return on investment for the money you're spending. We cover ads more in my course, The Artist Blueprint, and we also cover Spotify growth and social media growth. But if you want a handle on a much easier level, we've got a free download to help you grow your Spotify, and it's just below in an ebook. Grab that ebook, check it out, and it will help you grow your streams, grow your playlists, and tell you loads more about Spotify that we've not covered in this video. If you want to talk to me about the course, then this all happens on a discovery call. Again, the link's below. What happens is I ask you loads of questions and find out where you are as an artist and a DJ. I want to find out where you want to get to, and then if the course fits you, we'll discuss the course. If it's not right for you right now, I'll tell you some ideas of how you can be pushing yourself forward to get yourself moving so that you'll be all ready for the course when you are ready. We only want certain people, and we've only opened a few spots per week to jump on discovery calls. So if you want to jump on one, the link's below. Let's chat and see if you're right. As ever, if you've got some value from this video, please give it a like, please give it a share, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me grow this channel and these videos. Let me know in the comments what you did take away from it, what you are going to try. I'm always answering comments, and I'm always in the comments straight away. So if you've got any problems or you want to ask questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm back on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays from 1 PM in the UK time. And I'm back on YouTube next Thursday for a brand new video. I've been Graham Farmer, and I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.